Sorry, Zach. Good afternoon, good morning, good night, possibly, maybe a good um, dawn, possibly a good dusk, certainly a happy witching hour. And a happy twitching hour. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well today. Minish GG on first at this early time. I don't know if this is a morning time for you, or if this is an EP time for you, pre bedtime. Fedge, hello, good morning. After morning is 9 for me. So yeah, I said yesterday I didn't know if I'd stream at all today, and if I did, I wasn't sure exactly what I'd do. But part of that is because I forgot yesterday that today I was doing an evening shift. So I was thinking, like, well, after I get off work, I don't know if we have to do anything after work. And then, like if there was streams going on that I don't want to watch, like maybe I was gonna watch stuff. I just wasn't sure. But upon realizing that it's an evening shift, I was like, I don't know what to do with myself for the morning. I don't really like running errands when I have the morning before work because I just stress about the time too much. And this is something I can do where, while there is a time constraint factor, we can end, like, even though I pretend that like a Blueprints run could last 8 hours every time, if it came down to it, we can end the day. Like, anything that could come up, I think we can just redo. It's not the end of the world. I think that there's a lot of setup for it. We could potentially alt F4. Like, if we had to do something, like, not to get into spoilers yet while we're on the main menu, but like, if I had to do something like in a previous big setup thing, I mean, we had a game crash literally after like the last big setup thing we did. So we already had to redo that. And honestly, not the end of the world. So, like, if we had everything to do a big setup thing, and I realized I didn't have enough time, I could just redo it. I don't think it would be that big of a deal. Also, if I end a day and there's like an awkward amount of time left, then I'll probably just work on notes until I gotta end. Oh. Wait. Did that... I thought maybe I heard the weird bong. Maybe I didn't. I've noticed that sometimes when I'm like in Colette's stream for just chatting, I feel like I've heard a weird bong. And I thought I just heard the weird bong here, but I might not have. It might have just been like hearing my own voice at the same time as a bong. Just like came weird. There is a weird bong though. Maybe I should... I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Ultimate Chicken Horse got a big update today. Let's go. Ultimate Spider. Was it Ultimate Spider something? The Silk Song version of Ultimate Chicken Horse updated recently. Fedge GG 130 stream streak. That is so good. That is so good. Alright. Due to our time constraints, I am gonna hop in. We're gonna go ahead and get started. That reminds me, you know what? You redeeming or you doing this streak reminded me. So I got to one of the streamer homework things I'm going to need to do soon is start migrating my stuff off of Stream Elements, since it looks very likely that Stream Elements is going to be shutting down. I mean, there's a chance that somebody buys Stream Elements and then it doesn't shut down, but I don't know if I'd hold my breath for that, because like I feel like I don't know. I don't know. We do have 2 more monks. I passed out in the other area, so I don't think we have a monk room. So I might take Scepter on black right now, specifically so that we could get a tomb, because I want to, if we get a magnifying glass today, one of the things I want to do is go magnify the things that we haven't magnified yet. Hi, bird. Anyway, the reason you might be like, hey, why did the streak remind you of the other thing? And the reason for that is because I don't like that those kind of messages don't pop up on stream chat. I wish that they did, and I'm hoping that when we find an alternative set thing for our chat, that it will. I don't have an option for that. Is it worth opening the tomb right now? I don't think so. It takes steps to go down there, and we're probably not. Yeah, I don't think there's any benefit to opening it this minute. I think the only thing that there might be benefit for while we're still down here is grabbing the key. And the only reason that that's even a benefit is because I feel like so most keys. You know, this looks like, I wonder if this opens something in the vault too. Because this key base looks kind of like the key base for the 8 key. So I wonder if this also... sorry, my thoughts are very scattered. My thinking is, it's weird that after we use this, it wasn't permanently used up. So the keys that we got for like the vault keys, the filing cabinet keys, stuff like that, when you open the thing that they open, they're used. They stop existing. You no longer have access to them. Yet that key did not stop existing. That key that key is still there. I don't know why it's still there. So I felt like it's probably still there because it's for something else. It's also very suspicious that like it's one of the items that has coloring in here. It's really hard to see because the coloring looks kind of blue, which is weird because the key is like purple, but that could be relevant. What else? What else? Yeah. So goals today: magnifying glass, the various magnifiable things. If we get parlor room, I do want to take a wind-up key with us because I want to also get like the best screenshot I can of the wood box that's in that one room. I don't think it'll be super relevant that it's the star pattern, but it seems like it would make sense to add it to the note. I mean, I think I did take a screenshot of it, but I don't know how good my screenshot is. I genuinely believe that at some point we're gonna find out that there's a specific order to these doors. Look at this. So I have talked about a long time that this is one pane, like a one panel door. This is like a 2-panel door, and then this is like a 3-panel door, which I find very interesting. But I also just noticed this door has this interesting looking frame. This door has a very ornate frame
with the seal.
With the seal. And this door does not have a frame at all. There is no frame on this door. So that's as Mathulu would say, sus. Hashtag sus. Maybe, you know what, we're gonna start by going through this door, since this is the door. Parlor room would give us the key that I was talking about, but I kind of like workshop here. I like getting a starting item. Did we have Moon Pendant yesterday? No, we did not. That's so sad. I'll take that. One of the things that I kind of want to do when we get to the end of the star message, there's certain stars that are bigger than other stars, and I'm wondering if maybe reading just the word, like, so my assumption is that the message will be 100 words long. I haven't counted how many words we have so far, but if I were a betting toad, then I would bet that it's 100 words long, and that there's probably 100 stars in the like visual constellation of it. And if that's the case, then it's interesting that there's, the bigger stars in it. So we could probably like take the words from that, and that might make something. I thought about last night trying to start doing that, but decided it's not really a lot of point to it until we have the whole message. The other thing is, like, I didn't want to spend, like, after stream I spent like maybe an hour before I actually went to bed, maybe less than that, just messing around with the star things in paint.net for a while longer. I was trying to see if I could get things to line up better, and I just can't, and I don't know. I think I'm missing something about it. Oregon! Hello, Oregon. I'm glad you're done with laundry. This song is just 6 words long. This song's just 6 words long. This song's just 6 words long. This song's just 6 words long. Couldn't think of any lyrics. No, I never wrote the lyrics. So we'll just sing any old lyrics to fit this rhyme, child. This song's just 6 words long. This song's just 6 words long. This song's just 6 words. You see what you started? Why would you put that back in my head? Man, Weird Al used to do concerts. He used to do like a free concert somewhat close to me every year. He stopped doing them. At this point, it was many years ago, but he did one every year for like many years of my childhood, at least. Um, I only ended up going to a few of them, like two. I think two. I think I only went to two of them, so not even a few, but they were very good. I don't really want to put either of these here, but also pantry lets us go up. This is kind of a terrible spot for utility closet, but we'll probably be able to go up more from the other side. But I think we should take the safe option first. And then maybe before we go... Oh, God, we're in gym, though. So maybe we should go play more of our lower rooms before we start needing keys. Oh. Kind of burning some extra steps, but it's not the end of the world. Early aquarium. Early break room will get us that key I was just complaining about. Do we have a smashy? No, not yet. We'll take break room. Toronto! Hey, Toronto. I hope that you are doing well today. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Alright, we have 1 is 3 is 9, and then we have times 2 is going to be 18. Oop. Right, and then we have gross. Okay, hold on. We have 1/3 of 11, which I know is going to be very close to 1/3 of 12, but I don't feel like trying to visualize that. 3.6. Okay. So 3.6. And then we have plus this. 3.6 is going to end up rounding up. We can just round it now because it won't matter when we round it. So we can actually just call that 4. So 4 plus 12 is 16. Plus 19 is 35. And then we're going to switch that to being 53. And then we're going to divide that by 3.5. Okay. Divided by 3.5 is going to give us 15.14 plus 12 is 27.14. Which we are going to round to 27. We did something wrong. Something's not right. Because that was not divide. Oh my god, that's why. So what was it, 53? I think we had 53 at that point. So we had like 35. Minus 3.5. Minus, that gives us 49.5. Plus 12. That's still not going to be right. What? Where did we go wrong? Okay, let's back up a little bit here. So we have 19 plus 4. Oh, that's where we went wrong. I put this 12 in the first area for some reason. Okay. Well, at least I know where we were wrong. That's fine. Okay. 19 plus 4 is 23, which we are then going to flipperoni to being 32. And then we are going to subtract 3.5 to get 28.5 plus 12 is going to give us 40.5, which gives us 41, which we flipperoni to be 14, which they amusingly marked for us. Thank you. All right, there we go. All right, let's go up here. That's not ideal. We want to go to the right. I guess we'll re-roll because I like would really. You're. These are terrible options. Like, I guess I take Sparus right here. Because I think instead of dead ending, I would rather go forward from here, which means we have a way to go up through this path without needing to go through Gymnasium. But, like, that's messed up. And this is going to be annoying because I want to go down in this area. Game? We can take it because we want ups in this area, but like it's very annoying right here. Like it in the very specific spot that I'm in, this is annoying. Wow, and that also okay. Well, that's fine, I suppose. We can do Mount Holly gift shop. Well, let's do 10 because we'll get the gem. I wish gift shop gave us like. I don't like that bookstore and gift shop get permanently bought out, and that they don't really have, like reasons to draft them normally after that. I mean, at least gift shop is a 3-way room, so like, that's good. But I think that both of them should have like some like gift shop could have, some gem like gem jewelry. Like here's gem earrings or something, which you just take for the gems. Like they would just count as gems to your gem pool. Like there could be something. It's a gift shop. Gift shops shouldn't be fully sold out of everything. That's not normal gift shop, behavior. And same with the bookstore. Like bookstore, I feel like could very easily have something still for sale. I think out of these we take mailroom. I would have liked a passage, but I don't think it was worth re-rolling just for one more room. So like our one thing has the word mail. Does mail mean the mail room? Does it have to do within here? And if so, what would it have to do within here? What? Like, am I looking for things that have, like, a flourish? Because Tate... If Tate means security, security also has a note with a flourish on it. I don't know what we would care about with this, though. We'll have to maybe be checking on rooms that have flourishes and see if they make sense with one of the words on the terrible word chart. I don't know what bookshop would sell. I do feel like bookshop should sell something. I also still to this day feel like fish. This room is supposed to count as every room, and seemingly it's supposed to have properties of every room, but it doesn't really have the properties of a shop. Like the only red property I really feel like it has is it's a power conduit. I believe even without the electric eels, I'm pretty sure it was a conduit room. So that seems like a red property. Maybe you could also say that this tank being a red herring is also kind of a red property, like having some sort of a way to lead you astray, maybe. Peek and pee. Anyway. It also doesn't have like a great... Like, it doesn't have a great bedroom property. Like, it triggers... I guess, like, if you're willing to accept just counting like towards things as a property, like, you know, it works with Sleep Mask. It works with like the blessing that cares about shops. Like, if you're willing to accept that as the only thing that makes it like that room, then I guess. But to me, I really feel like it's supposed to have like every. It feels like it's supposed to have like a little bit of every room in it. Like the dirt being here is very greenhouse. It also oftentimes has gems. I mean, a lot of times it has like an item here. You could say that putting the item here is kind of bedroom. Bedrooms seem to like have an item just sitting on a furniture a lot, so I could see that. Okay, this is the green room. Yeah, we already established the dirt, very green room. That's the shop room, not very shoppy. Hallway, I think just being a being a T-shaped room is fairly hallway-y. I don't know what makes it a black print though. Nothing about aquarium has seemed really black printy. Have we put aquarium in? We haven't. I wonder if it matters if it's strange or not. Maybe we should put aquarium in the outhouse. Like, I don't know if we'll get something for that, but I'm trying to visualize what it could even give us. I do kind of worry that it'll only give us something if it's drained. I don't really want to drain aquarium again. Math over here draining aquarium all the time and somehow not seeing this stuff. Math's playthrough has been great. If only because, like, I know that I miss stuff all the time. And watching Math overall, it's like, wow, things that took me forever to, like, come to a conclusion of, Math is just like, oh, yep, nope, this is exactly what this is pointing to. And it's just like, oh my god, what the hell? Like, how do you just recognize that? And then in the same exact stream, you'll just have Math stare at a thing
and go, "Who are you, well, Count Isaac Gates?"
Just like, and they're just like staring at the big message it's trying to tell you. It's just right there on the stream, and it's just like, dang, there's nothing in here. I guess you know, there's nothing to learn from this, and it's just like, what? Oh, how can your power of observation be so very good? And then
also you be so very blind.
Yeah. So, you know, it's been, that's great. Honestly, stuff like that is going to be the only thing that helps us stay maybe slightly ahead of Math. The problem I have is that Math has solved things with way less information than I had by the time I solved them. And so I feel like Math's just not going to need, like, various bits of information. Like, I feel like Math is going to reach a lot of conclusions before finding, like, all of the info on them. Math's probably going to figure out whoever the hell this is. This dude just been staring at us forever. No idea who you are. I wish we did. For a while, I thought that this was, Vera. Before I realized that Vera was an angel. I think it's because they mentioned, yeah, Vera. I think it's because they mentioned, the Paragon, and so I thought this was the Paragon. Yeah, like the thing that said Paragon of Ash. I was like, oh, this must be the Paragon of Ash. But no. Any progress since last stream? No, we pretty much just started, but also, I mean, I just kind of looked around, like, in my notes, I mostly just, tried to see if I can get the star images to make more sense before I went to bed last night after stream. But no, haven't really done anything. Not really done anything of particular interest. Bedroom here could be nice. Boat War probably better, though. Like, Baudoir's giving us the, gem, which is nice. And then we can hold off on those apples for this minute. Yeah, there's just no way that this doesn't mean something. I refuse to believe that super suspicious patterning that's hidden half the time in the other room doesn't have secret meaning. Aquarium here would actually be fine. I mean, I feel kind of weird about it, but I do like that we get branching paths. So, sure. I'll take that gem. Oh, you know what? This room normally... Aquarium costs a gem normally, right? No. Why did I think aquarium cost a gem? I don't know. Passageway here would be pretty good. I don't really want to use the 2 gems, but I do like that we would have lots of options. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the passageway. We're hoping to not see key card doors. If this is locked, we'll leave it. Yeah, that could be a secret garden door later. Huh. These sure are choices you're presenting me with, game. Thank you. Thank you for these choices. Let's go this way. I think let's actually backtrack 2, and then we'll go this way. The vestibule! Well, that's just the vestibule, except that, I don't really want to spend 2 gems on that. We could gomble in Darkroom. Darkroom's never betrayed us. Like, when's the last time Darkroom's betrayed us? Never? Probably never. I don't remember Darkroom ever betraying us. I'm trying to think of what the worst thing we could get from Darkroom is. Probably Furnace. If we're given Furnace from Darkroom, that does put a hamper. It does put a hamper on our situation.
It hampers us.
Yes. How can Darkroom betray you? I can't tell because of the lack of being able to have tonal information in text. I can't tell if that is a joke question or if it was a real question. So I'm going to act as though it's a real question. And if it is a real question, if I play Darkroom and I go open things from Darkroom, then we don't get to see what we're opening. And we just have a very high chance of playing a room that we do not want to play. No, it was a joke. Okay. I figured it was a joke because I was like, Fedge would know, but also, I struggle with sentence ambiguity, like, as a person. Okay, but, like, also Darkroom's probably fine, right? Here's what we know. Okay, actually, I think Darkroom is fine. We know not to play Furnace because we'll know if it is Furnace. This is okay. So, because, yeah, you're gonna go out, that's fine. I don't want to use my last key in Darkroom. We're leaving. What I was gonna say is that if the room that it had played had power conduit, we would just not do it. Like, at least if it was free, because Furnace is free, and we wouldn't want a free power conduit. Yeah, I guess we take drafting oh god, we're running low on gem. Well, no, we don't get a gem for you. I was about to say we get a gem for you because of the safe. We literally don't get a gem from you. Terrible. Terrible. Okay, this is a room that's potentially one of the rooms that has the date on it. So, this room has italics. Is there an italicized? Hold up. Was there an italicized word in the mailroom? I don't remember. Is there like an underlined word in the mailroom? Because this room has italics. Okay. Let me real quick, let me open my notes and just go over. We have a strange all caps note. Do I have strangely italicized note? Underlines, italicized, we do. Oh, and I already have this marked in my strangely italicized. Okay. I do want to name this image. Rename, note from mailroom. This rename note from pool. I need to go get my screenshot. Hold on. Let's go. Where's my screenshot? Let's get. So I want to put the full notes in at some point, but I think for just this moment, I'm actually going to just do a screenshot of the words. You know what would be fascinating? It would be fascinating if the stars messages were supposed to overlay onto this to make a message. Like, oh, I accidentally did it. But like, what if we could line this note up with the stars message and then somehow get, I mean, there's not like, there's no way we could get specific words at, well, we kind of could. Like if the message went like, enjoy it. Well, like even if it circled words in an order, I don't know how we could make that into something. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at the I will paste it here in a second. Looking at this note in case this is relevant to these. Yeah, like so the one marker we would kind of have is that the piece of paper, so this is on a square piece of paper, and the note the note that is from her ladyship's chambers is also a square piece of paper, which is part of what made me think about it. So like we could overlay the note from her ladyship's chambers onto it, and that would fit perfectly. And then her ladyship's chambers note has a dotted line. That was something I noticed after stream when I was messing around with it, because the way I was overlaying them, I was using a darken filter, like a darken overlay filter, which makes it so that only things that are like darker than the underlying image get shown, which is really great for when you have, like, you just want black lines to show up on stuff. The problem is that it made it so I wasn't actually seeing the dotted line on the paper. And when I was messing with it last night, I actually turned off the filter to check. I forgot what I was checking, but I turned off the filters for a moment. And when I turned them off, I realized that there was the dark line. Or no, maybe I was just zoomed in. I think technically, even with the filter, it was very faintly visible. So I turned it off and noticed it was there. And then I was like, oh well, this dotted line then lines up with the the camera diagram one. So like we do have a way that these could all line up. I just don't. I guess part of my issue is I just am not seeing how we would get things from it. Unless maybe part of it is the scale. I don't know what the correct scale of everything is supposed to be. So, I mean, if the scale's wrong, it's going to point to the wrong things. I don't know. I don't want to mess with that this very moment, but we might mess with it later. I might mess with that on my own time, because messing around with the image editors kind of slow and not probably the most interesting thing, and it's something I can kind of do while watching stuff. Let's just name this note from Family Vault. Canis, thank you for reminding me to hydrate. Is that a hydrated dwarf woot I see? Well, if by hydrated you mean I didn't fill my water cup and I ate yogurt a little bit ago, then yes. If yogurt counts as a hydration form, then absolutely. Also, GG 15 stream streak. Okay. So if male is the word for, no, wait, not male. If date is the word for, that would be interesting. Are any of these words like a pool related word? Sand, date, head, clam, peak. Clam could be like the aquarium. Well, toad, card. None of these feel pool. Slab, rock, hand, base, safe, clay, toes.
Toes? Maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, we'll minimize this again. Wait, April 1st. Did I not do my... Okay, yeah. I was like, wait a second. Didn't we, weren't we on March 30th? Did it skip the 31st? I just didn't update this, which is fine. Um... Hmm. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. We would really like a room that goes forward through here. We already played Sparris. We already played Workshop, so we'd be looking for like Kennel. Short of Kennel, anything else dead ends. So I think we reroll once. Oh, now we got Kennel. Okay. Roma! It's going alright. We're not doing anything in particular. We're looking around, having a run. I'm looking at the screenshot, trying to think if anything stands out from it. Still the screenshot of the 5x5 grid. You're sick! Oh no! I'm sorry, you're sick. That's no good. I hope you're feeling better soon. I mean, this is also a room that has Joya in it. there any, like, strangely italicized words on these cards? I mean, there's greetings from.
But that's not strangely italicized.
Yeah.
It's just italicized.
None of these particularly strike me as ones that are, like, unusual. Well, I mean, yeah, reading these here would be, it's the only way, one of them, is it, I think it's this one that doesn't have text in the other one you can see, because you can see, like, just the picture or something. Maybe it's a different one. Oh, it's this one. This one doesn't have the text on it. I wonder if it matters. You know what? A new clue talks about, Mary could equal Mary. I wonder if this being white Mary instead of, like it's kind of interesting that Merry Christmas is not in red. Like, it's just Christmas that's in red. But that could also be because Christmas is the solution. Like, it could be like, Christmas, ya dingus. I don't know. But this is the only time that, like, you see Merry Christmas. You don't actually see Merry Christmas in the other one. So. Oh yeah, stay safe this holiday season. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe this is meant to be a hint, like adding the text to the picture is meant to be a hint, like safe Christmas. But also, like, honestly, if you didn't already try Christmas when you were in that room, I don't know if this would have really helped you, because the safe is very clearly in that picture. Like, so reading this, it would just be like, haha, they're saying stay safe because of that. Like, I don't know. This is another one. This is another one that's very interesting, because I guess this is also probably a hint, because, like, I give up, I'm stumped, but they're telling you, what was on that stump. Like, if you didn't realize, the darkroom picture. Only observatory, wish you were here. If these are supposed to all be hints, then I'm not really sure what this is hinting at. It's about time. Yeah, again, I don't know. Like, if these are all supposed to be hints, then it feels like some of these I just don't understand what they're trying to hint at. But if they're not all supposed to be hints, then it's kind of weird to me that, like, a couple of them are hints. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Possible encounter references stars before drafting observatory. Probably. I would imagine yes, because, like, you could just not. Well, I guess I guess it depends on the question, because if you mean before seeing an observatory in the, like, available things to draft, probably not, because you get shown observatory, presumably very early on. But I mean, you could just keep not taking it. So, like, somebody could very obviously just never take observatory and eventually find other things that are referring to the stars. So I guess, but, like, the preview image for observatory, I'm pretty sure mentions it. So, like, that. Where is it? Like, it's +1 star. With the old text lying to you, and the old text saying +1 star for each time you've drafted observatory, which was a lie. So I'm very glad that they changed that text because I was in the group of people that thought that the old text was kind of BS. Mostly it's I didn't think the old text was BS in a vacuum. I thought the old text was BS because it was the exact same wording that Treasure Trove had or has. And it made me think when I first found Treasure Trove that Treasure Trove was a hot garbage card. Like, I was like, why would I care about this? Like, the only way to make it work is to play multiple Treasure Troves in one day. So I wasn't like really playing Treasure Trove. I was just kind of avoiding it for a long time because I was like, I don't need this. And then I decided to actually test it. I was like, all right, let's play one, and then the next day we'll play another and just see if it actually isn't as that bad. Or maybe I accidentally encountered. I don't remember now. But then when I saw that it was actually working like the only way that made sense for it to be good, I was like, wait a moment. It literally
is actually good.
Well, that made me go, isn't this the same wording that's on Observatory? And that's not how Observatory works. And sure enough, it was the exact same wording that was on Observatory. So, there's no weird, is any draft SO. This is probably south. I wonder, interesting. I wonder what the point of this bottom statement is, because I think this is, may draft south. So may draft like south-facing rooms. But like, if you're already not supposed to be drafting over on this side, then why would drafting south-facing rooms really matter, you know? Feel like dismissing a room is unimportant, and then basically never drafting again and installing your progress happens to everyone playing this game on a few occasions. Yeah. I think that's a pretty, like, I think that makes a lot of sense. Just because, it's, I mean, Treasure Trove, I was going to say Treasure Trove is not really all that important. You just get money, but I guess Treasure Trove was what had Scepter in it. I mean, I think my progress was very largely interrupted because of me misunderstanding the Treasure Trove notes. Like, even after I was like, oh, okay, I understand why Treasure Trove might be good because of the like we now have a good amount of money, so this helps us buy out, like I don't have to have my allowance as high, but like these boxes, I thought these boxes were just referring to the boxes underground, like I thought this was just more information to the boxes underground, which made it so that I didn't really see any super big point to this room. I was like, oh yeah, if you hadn't gotten the key from underground, this is like redundant information for getting that key. God, I'm just trying to think now, if we hadn't decided to put this room out there, this is why we need to be putting more rooms out there. If we hadn't decided to put this room out there, we would probably still just be putting rooms out in the outhouse right now. Like, kind of wild that that can just happen. All right. Secret passage, not particularly great. Great Hall. Wait, why can't I re-roll? I didn't play the study? Oh my god. I think I said treasure trove, so I played treasure trove. That was a decision. That was a thing that I did. I meant to play study. I saw study and I was like, oh, we'll play study. And then treasure trove came up, so I was talking about it, and I clicked it because I was talking about it. Hmm. 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 There have been some mistakes made. 10. We have 7 is 49 is 94. 94 plus 6 is 100. Divided by 5 is 20. 18 minus 15 is 3. Plus 12 is 15. And then we have 51 because of the flipper. And then 51 minus 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. 51 minus 45, 6. 51 minus 45 should be 6. Oh my god. Minus 40, yeah, 6. So then we have 6 plus, that's gonna be 20. Well, I mean, we can actually just like cancel these ones. So 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 18 is gonna be 27. And then we gotta flip you, so you're gonna have 72. And then we're gonna have 72 minus 18 minus 15 plus 12, and then we flip that again to have 15. Okay. Two colors on the same ring is new. I think it can only be two colors if it's the, like, I think they can only be on the same ring if it's like addition and subtraction, or it could probably be also multiplication and division. But you couldn't mix those two. The problem is, like, it has to be something where it doesn't matter which order you do it in. Like the order gives you the same result regardless. That not giving us a key card was actually very rude. Key card would have been very much preferred there. Also, I really want this commissary. I think we take security here though, so that we can have unlocked. Well, that's not what I was hoping for there. Okay. So this is a room that has, again, the flourish. But this flourish doesn't really like tell us anything here. Is there a strangely italicized word in this room? I mean, you could say that and out. And out is strangely italicized because it's where the punch clocks used to be is like bigger. Like these are not the same. Like this and out is not the same like font size properly. For some reason it's strangely smaller. So now we could add this. And this could be where tape is. Yeah, in thinner. Like it's just it like it's bizarre. It's bizarrely italicized, and that's what it that's what like stands out to me, is the ones that are bizarrely italicized. So, I mean, if like we take, if we were to plug some of these words in, I mean, your bizarrely italicized word is just unless otherwise stated, which kind of a lot. It's probably not that. Also, we can't think of a spot where pool would fit in here. But like, where's tape? Tape is pretty far down, isn't it? Yeah, tape is here. But like, this would be and out. And then if every time we see date, we think it's the word for. Like there, for. Head could be like the foyer. That room has a bunch of heads in it. But like foyer could also be slab. Because like use like stone slabs to make sculptures. I don't know. Slab gets me because I don't know really what slab would possibly be. Like, if these are referring to rooms, slab just really stands out. I guess there's a few of these that really stand out because I just don't know what they could possibly be referring to. Like, hand could refer to a lot of different rooms. To me, vase strikes me as the entrance hall. That's, a very notable room with vases. We did not smash. I need to remember that we should try putting the entrance hall in the outside room again, because we didn't have an opportunity to smash the vases in there, and I don't know if those vases will have something new since they're out there. My guess is no. My guess is that they won't have anything new. It'll probably just be a USB again, but they might. Oh, actually, before we see this, we need to, does this take place? Hold on. You know what never occurred to me? Okay, I wanna check something. If we do continue experiment, we now see these. Oh my god, each time you eat an apple, stock the pantry with fruit.
Oh my god.
That's literally an infinite combo. Because there's apples that get stocked in there.
They cap it. Because...
What do you mean they cap it?
They gotta cap it, right?
No. But it stocks with bananas, oranges, and apples. I'm pretty sure it's all three fruits.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I wanted to test something, but
this is too good to pass.
I have to take the infinite combo.
And you have 2 pantries in your pool.
Okay. So what I was gonna test, like, I guess to put it out there, I'll test this next time. I need to update my effects. I was talking about that at the end of stream. Well, actually, maybe I didn't talk about it on stream. I might have posted it just in my ramblings on Discord after stream. But I I need to change out my packets because I don't actually want lower water reservoir by 1. I don't want it in my pool anymore. There's no reason to have it in the pool. So what I'm curious about is what would happen. It's in the pool right now and I've seen these. Does it remember that they're here? Or if I go change out my packets and I remove it from the pool, does that get replaced by something else? Because that would be kind of interesting. Because I don't think the packet change happens next day, but I don't 100% remember. We've only done it once. So maybe it does happen next day. I do need to redo the packets in general, though. I think I need to make a list, and we need to make sure that we've gone through every cause and effect at least once, because we haven't seen new packets, and I have a suspicion, based on the message from, I think, Randolph. I have a suspicion that we need to get at least, like, I don't know if we need to just try each combination, or we need to get at least one success with each, like, term at least once. So I kind of want to, like, systematically go through and just make sure we've done each one at least one time. Which, you know, it sounds kind of annoying, but that might get us more effects. And if we get more effects, that would be very good. But yeah, we're taking the infinite combo. We gotta. Would have been a good way to be able to check the radiation levels. Packet management. Yeah, we'll go back. Going into network, Swan Song. Staff services. Punch in out. I just wanted to see if there's anything interesting in there, since the punch in and out was the thing that was highlighted. Oh. There's one in the archives, but it's locked in a file cabinet, and might know where that key is. Amazing. Gonna have a lot. I don't have to eat bananas. We have unlimited apples, don't worry. Oh, we have another message after this one. There's actually 2 file cabinet keys I hid for the Baron, but I think that the one you're talking about is buried by the grill in the patio. I'll have to double check the aquarium to be certain. Okay, alright, I'm hoping so much right now that this is what makes Math find the thing in the aquarium. Imagine if Math has come to the conclusion that there is nothing else hidden in the aquarium, and that Math progresses all the way to getting to this, because Math already knows about the sundial. So Math can get, like, imagine this being how Math discovers the aquarium. How do we know this isn't a prank? That's very true. Yeah, I really hope this is how he discovers it. Mostly because it would be so good. It would be, imagine, like, I'm just thinking about what his reaction would be to reading that note after double checking aquarium multiple times. Like, oh god, it would be so good. It would bring a smile. It would bring such a smile to my face. So we gotta go to a pantry because I want to go get infinite steps. I'm hoping this doesn't crash the game, but it does kind of make me think it might.
Worried it'll be a bit crashy.
Yeah. If there was an apple in there, I would have left it. So there is an apple in there. All right. Are you ready? What? No. That That is so rude!
They don't put apples in there. Oh my god.
What? What? I could have sworn we got apples.
We did, but I think they probably did this to keep you from going infinite.
I am so upset right now. I can't believe they would take my apples. That is just so rude. I'm gonna eat these. I want to go get these rooms down here. I could draft downward. I'd rather draft from the bottom though. I was so excited. I was ready to have the apple-iest time of my life. Peso. Yeah, yeah, normally I'm at work at this point in time, but I have an evening shift today, so I have to leave for work in a little over an hour. I'll take that so that the thingy doesn't pull it up again. I am just so full of disappointment right now. Is there a word that could be referring to the lab? Do we have any italicized words in here? Relaxed morning, but no Bergie in the park. This is true. Unless it gets a lot nicer out, though, it wasn't going to be a Bergie in the park day anyway. It is pretty gloomy outside and cold, and the park that we go to, is like, you know, right next to the water, so it gets, if it's medium warm outside, it's kind of like crisp at the park, so it's got to be like warm enough that it's not too cold. I guess we can put patio here because I'd rather go down in the corner. I do find it interesting that the gems that we get from green rooms are usually a green gem. Like gems that we get, I don't know, those specific green gems I feel like we get almost exclusively from green rooms. Oh, you know what I just realized? We have dark room. Nice. What is the current goal? I mean, mostly read the star message and choose a room to sleep in. I'm torn between wanting to sleep in the entrance hall again and try to get a smashy so that we can smash the vases in the entrance hall and the outhouse, or if I want to pick a different room to sleep in. We did chapel. I was expecting chapel to be more interesting, but chapel didn't really have anything. I'm just not super sure which room Oh, I only have one of my plant pantries played right now. I was thinking I had both played. Oops. Oh well. I cannot put into words how disappointed I am that we're not getting apples to spawn here too. Like, that feels illegal. I think that we should be allowed to go infinite because of the apples. Like, I don't think that would be unreasonable. Like, what are you even gonna do with infinite steps, you know? We're gonna we're gonna just have to call it a day. Like, so self, I'm running every time I eat an apple. Every time I eat an apple, it stocks the pantry with fruit. And we have seen in a different experiment that Stock the Pantry with Fruit normally puts apples in here. However, they apparently made it so that you can't get apple spawns if you're using the whenever you eat an apple. So I'm just very upset right now. Ooh. Well, observatory would be like current goal. I wish I hadn't just eaten all that fruit, but that's fine. I guess we take observatory, since that is like, you know, kind of what one of our like main current goals is right now, is to be playing observatory. I don't read the one message yet. Let's see what else you have. Sure. I don't know if I want either of the other things right now. So we will come back here. We can go up through Darkroom right now. I took the worst way. Well, I guess we took the best way. We gotta take the puppy. We gotta pet the puppy. This does not connect. I took the best way. I just wanted to pet the puppy multiple times, you know? Okay, we'll put some more... You know what? We'll just eat all 3 of these apples. This will just put more fruit in that room, in case I need it. Broken lever. Okay. Are any of our words related to this room? Pig, sand, male, date, head, clam, peak, sand, joya, well, toad, card, will, tape, legs, tree. This could be tree. This is a tree. Do we have like a strangely italicized? I mean, this is just the print notes. I don't know whose handwriting this is. I just realized, like, I'm not actually sure whose handwriting this is supposed to be. It could be Anne Babbage's, but I feel like Anne Babbage's is normally, like, typed. She doesn't normally handwrite notes. Maybe that's Bridget's? I know we have a note from Bridget in the, what's that other room called? The, the weird room. Like, it's a green room. Solarium. Yeah, no idea. Okay. So probably not here then. Don't like that this would use my last key, so let's maybe... We still don't have a shovel. That was gonna be maybe a secret garden. That would also be my last key. Can we maybe have a key? Okay, don't need a key for here. That's good. Pool is good. Do we have a smashy? No. We only have one key, so using the key there is also very risky. Put boiler room here. Sure, why not? One key left. Let's see. Would recommend room option. I'm okay. Let's see. We could go up. We could go up to boiler room. Well, we are in boiler room. I mean, we could go up to the corner. Like, we could go to purple. Like, we could switch scepter to purple and get, like, servants' quarters. That wouldn't be the end of the world. It wouldn't be ideal, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. Probably the best thing we can hope for. Honestly, this run's mostly done anyway, because we just want to do observatory and then sleep in a room, so we'll do that. You... Alright. We got you. Alright. There's a room interaction that players rarely see or even know. Yeah, I wouldn't want external information like that. I'm not interested at all. If we eventually stumble across it, we stumble across it. And if we don't, we don't. And then we'll learn about it later. And do commissary. Commissary would probably let me buy keys. Hopefully. Alright. Well. We did not get a key. We did get a shovel, and there's lots of diggy spots. And we also got metal detector. I mean, if we go back to the workshop and we combine the metal detector and the shovel, then I think we have a high chance of getting keys from what we dig up. So that might be good. Locked, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Still no smashy. Still no smashy. Okay, we go this way. Things be determined. Oh, gem. Nope, I determined wrong. We go this way, we determined. And then this way. We don't dig yet. I was about to dig up the dirt that was there. Look at all those nanners. What? Now you place an apple? Okay, the game's fucking with me. The game is fucking with me. Maybe they, like, reduce the rate that you can get an apple there by a lot. Like, what do you mean you're gonna put an apple there now when you didn't have an apple there earlier? I have a salt shaker. The, like, silly thing is I just wanted the infinite combo of eat an apple, and then an apple spawns, and then you eat an apple, then an apple spawns. And for some reason, that's not happening. I think maybe if we had our second pantry, since there is a chance of them spawning, maybe that would have been ideal. But I haven't played the second pantry yet. I had an opportunity to. I should have taken it. If only I had known. If only we had known! Okay, where do we have dig spot? Oh yeah, patio had dig spots. So I guess we go back to patio. What's our out room? Tomb. Tomb has dig spots. We can go out to Tomb real quick. Can we go backwards into him? I can. That's fun. A nail? That's kind of like a key. Simon, you want to, like, reforge the nail into a key? We need the ability to reforge junk. That'd be good. That was weird. Coins. I was looking for myself on the map. We're not going to find ourselves on the map. Because it doesn't put you on the map when you're in the out room. Yes, we have opened diary. Which is part of what makes it interesting. I was commenting that at the, hope I opened the wrong thing. I was commenting that at the beginning of stream, I find it interesting that the key to open the diary still respawns when the keys to the filing cabinets don't respawn. And that makes me think that we'll use the key for another thing. Which kinda makes me think maybe it also opens something in the vault. Like, you know, we knew that room 8... Like, we know that the 8 key opened a thing in the vault. So what if this also opens something in the vault? The worst thing is, like, now that I know that a key could open one of those in the vault, like, part of my brain is like, Well, why don't we just try and force a vault and then just literally look over all the keyholes? But that feels bad. Like, I don't like brute forcing things. Like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it would feel like an educated guess kind of thing based on what we've learned, but it would also feel like not particularly ideal. The way her ladyship's sleep is written here is like the same way that the Stargazer work is written. Who's the Stargazer by? Hold on. By Richard Witt? These S's have like a little like spiral. Hold on. Yeah, these are the same S's. That's not Herbert's writing, is it? Hold on. Where's something I have with Herbert's writing? Let me just go back to my main document. Oh, you know what? Herbert's writing. I mean, it's not that writing. Oh, this is more of Anne Babbage's writing, so we can compare that other thing to that. We have an S on here. Okay, yeah, Herbert's S's don't look like that. Whose S's do? I think this is the only like note we've seen of Faro. Who's like, does it never end? Yeah, this is her handwriting because that's the S. Does that mean that she wrote the Stargazer's Guide? That's really interesting. I mean, she checked it out, but I'm pretty sure... Hold on, did I put the broken version in this? No, I put those in this. I have screenshots of the broken one, which I thought I put in my notes, but maybe I haven't yet. Oh, it's Relman Ruin is the one that has two versions, not this. Richard Witt. Who is Richard Witt? Like, is this an anagram? I mean, it certainly can't be rearranged to Clara Ebsen, that's for sure. Could be... That's just so interesting. Like, yeah, that's her handwriting. Why is her handwriting on that book? Sure, R. Willard. Big Star Base. I don't think there's any other handwriting in this book. I think it's just that part. Depending on the number of stars. Number of stars is bolded. This is gonna bother me for, like... Like, we know that people did things under pen names and aliases. The question would be, does Clara Epson being Richard Witt mean anything? Also, would she need to check out her own book? Like... One of the things I want to do and I haven't done yet is I want to put the other versions of this book into this same thing. So like we'll have one version up here, but then we'll have the other, like the split up original versions down here. In part because I think that these pages are just straight up omitted. Which is why, like, this one doesn't have the overlay, because I didn't have another screenshot, but, I can't remember. I kind of want to check out the censored version again so I can confirm that I didn't just miss a screenshot. Morning Bay. This title, no author given, which I guess makes sense. Interesting that Mary checked this book out. And someone named Paul Withers? Who the hell is Paul Withers?
Another alias?
Oh, you know what? I do think in the archived logged messages, I do think they say, hey, blah, 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 I mean Paul, or something like that. So I do... Yeah. I bet you that Paul Withers is one of the other accomplices. Interesting. I guess we should maybe make notes on all of them at some point. I'm wondering if the reason that they checked this out was so that they could get to the safe house. Lord Evanson. The I still don't know if these flourishes are ever going to mean something, but these flourishes appear every now and then. I think they're in this book at some point too. Well, there's also this, which I think just says Oris, like ORR, like north something. Is this the Ares River? I wonder if this is a river that goes up to Archares. Burrows in 100 bells. Botanical gardens. Okay, I got very distracted. We should get back to playing. Sorry, I'm just like, I don't know, which things have I not looked over? 100 Bells Tea Room has come up multiple times, and I have yet to figure out why it would be relevant. Like, we just know that there was a meeting, like, so Herbert and presumably the gang met up at 100 Bells for lunch. It's basically all we know about that. There's the word peak. It's interesting that like this art exists multiple ways too, because there's the art like this at dawn or dusk or something. Featherfall Keep was the former home of Lord William Epson. Interesting. Oh, this is stuff that like didn't... This is information that didn't really mean anything to me the first time we read this. After the death of Lord Epson, his oldest son, Lionel Epson, left the estate, never to return. However, the daughter stayed maintaining the residence and staff until her marriage in 1951. So Lady Clara Epson married Simon in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence, and it began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction. That's interesting. Still believed by many that Featherfall was built to be by the first king of Arinda Ares, and we know that Featherfall was not the castle that the king was from, because the castle the king was from is under this house.
Yeah.
interesting. Now, this is something that's kind of interesting to me too. A Jaren, like, we know that there's the one book is like from Edgera to Araja or something like that, like, which would be, you know, from like the first era to the last era. And it's interesting that this says for its a Jaren canopy, because that's like, does it mean like very old style canopy? I don't know. Also, this? Alright. It's already 11:10, so can't let this run go too much longer. Right, we're in the tomb. I was looking for myself on the map. We're not gonna find myself on the map. We played some dead ends, so we can probably go collect some money here. Not that we, like, need it. What? Have we played none dead ends? We played Utility Closet. Did I already collect the money? Maybe I already collected the money. That's very possible. And I don't have a magnifying glass. Well, that's annoying. I don't have a key card. Oh, but we did disable... Okay, so we should be able to go underground. Let's go... Okay, let's go up to Foundation. Birds. I'll run some errands. Alright, have a good errands. So we can go open the thingy real quick. Oh. That's unfortunate. The water level did not reset. That's concerning. Wait, then where's the extra water? Where did it put the water if the water level didn't reset?
It's gone.
That... This makes me wonder if we need to drain all of the water. I guess we should look in the pump room. But, like, this means we could technically remove all of the water, I think. Like... But, like, removing all of the water would break things. I mean, it's already, like, kind of weird that we can't, you know, go across that gap anymore. Have I played a pump room? No, I have not. We should play a pump room. We have bedroom set. I wanted to get keys, but we have not. Someone dug up keys. I want to set King's Banner to, like, blue. Do we get... Oh, this is how we get here. Pump room. I guess we could do guest... Well, garage. Garage will give me keys. I think I have... Yeah, I have car keys. Give the secret garden key, that's good. Alright, I got all kinds of key stuff. This doesn't have anything. G. What does a G stand for? Not knowing what the G stands for, I think, is terrible. Like, I feel like we should know what the G stands for. Well, there's our servants' quarters, which I did want. I want less now, but didn't want to. So, we'll take it. And then let's King's Banner for blue. I don't think I can Scepter again, no. I'll take that. You don't have any strangely written... You do have a strangely written, you have and victim. And victim is italicized. Could this room go with these? Pig, sand, male, date, head, clam, peak, sand, Joya, well, toad, card, will, tape, legs, tree, road. I mean, he's the driver. Road could be related to him. I mean, at the very least, we'll put this in the note doc real quick. It's italicized. Goes in the note doc. Okay. I don't know if this has anything italicized. No. We really want the pump room, so I think I'm gonna re-roll and hope for pump room. Reroll again. None of these are pump room. Okay. Take drawing room. Drawing room lets me go through. Take that gem. Do you have italicized word? No. I don't think anything on you was italicized. No. Pump room. Perfect. But where's the water? I mean, to me, this means that we could, like, drain the fountain and the reservoir. Kitchen, we want to have water. Aquarium, I mean, it could drain. It doesn't need to have water. I would feel bad, but, like, also, you know. I did it 3 times, I think. So we, at the very least, we could put 3 uses of fountain into it. Just in case we want to go back to the other room. Oh, wait. But maybe the water just went into these tanks. They're both full. So maybe if I were to use it again, it would say, like, it can't because the tanks are full. Yeah, let's maybe hold off. We'll hold off and we'll test that. Because like, now I know these are all full, so the water would have to go somewhere, presumably. Weight room, coat check, vault. We could just check vault here because we have the diary key. That would be very silly. But I mean, it does also feel like the kind of thing that the game would do. But also, it would be very silly if we just happened to find an interaction. Okay, we do a little look. We don't do like a big look, but what about like the littlest look? Do you have any italicized text? No, it's just names. Oh wait, but then there's this letter. It does not have italicized text. Like if she was going to like, would we even have anything that could be a numeric core? Like what's a number that feels very Arajan? This doesn't go up to like your marriage date. No. Like what? It's 11 something. When was Mary born? You know, we just taking a little peek. A little peek. Does Key want to go in any of these holes? Maybe, you know, maybe just like a little tiny bit of going in the hole. Like just... Oh, that... I was like, what? Stupid being able to see things through things. Alright. Probably doesn't go here. But it could. It could. Alright. What room do I sleep in? We need to go do observatory real quick too. So let's go to observatory, and then after observatory we'll decide what room to sleep in. Kind of would like to gain a few of my steps back. Is there a pantry? Pantry's not too far away. I need this banana. We can eat this apple. Guess we can open this box. The family core can be found in a red room with a 5-letter name. You see, you change one color on a handwritten green note.
Found in a blue
It's found
room?
in a blue...
A black room?
No, it's found in a blue room because it's the vault. VAULT.
Yeah.
Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna lose 30 steps, which puts us at more than enough, so we're okay. We don't need to eat more. Alright. Are we ready? Ready, set,
Go!
go! Alright.
Or gold.
Got the master key, that's nice. Oh! No longer gain steps or gems or keys or gold. You know, I didn't want to gain those things anyway. I basically was like, who even needs those things? You know? What I'm saying? Those things, unneeded. We could sleep in aquarium. I guess aquarium seems like the most interesting room to sleep in out of these, because if we sleep in aquarium, then we can see, like, maybe it'll have a special effect out there. We do. We got a lot of items. We don't have as many as we have sometimes, but we got a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's either sleep in entrance hall again. I think our options are either aquarium for a brand new room, or secret garden, or entrance hall. I think that those are the ones that make sense to be potential ones that could be interesting. The upside of secret garden is that we can just double check to see if the input, like, we can get that out of the list of things I want to check. The what's upside you? How much I gotta start getting ready for work soon, so I have to wrap up. So I'm trying to decide where we sleep for the night. I like aquarium just because aquarium feels like maybe it would have an interaction. Like aquarium, no, it's hi puppy. It's a it's one of the only like remaining black print rooms. We never found a magnifying glass. That's so annoying. Will the game give me a magnifying glass when I want it? Tune in next time, for the answer is no. Alright. That's very funny. The shopping center of unfathomable riches. Because of the vault, trophy, treasure trove, and trophy room. That's very good. Alright. Well, that was fun. I think we'll go ahead and call it there. I was originally thinking maybe I'd work on my notes a little bit after this day, but I don't want to accidentally like lose track of time. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Let's see if there's somewhere to go. Oh my gosh, Snuggy streaming.
Yeah.
Snuggy.
I don't get to see him anymore.
Well, and they were taking a break from streaming for a while. It's Subnautica 2, so like can't watch. But I mean, we could raid over there. It could be a fun thing to do. Alright. If you have Dwarf Moji and want to have a raid message, there's a raid message. If you don't have Dwarf Moji, then, you know, do whatever you want. It's okay. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for accompanying me through this, kind of silly little Blueprints day. We did learn some things. We learned that for some reason that water is just gone. It didn't reset. We got another part of our star message. Oh. Yeah. I'll probably stream tomorrow. Won't stream tonight. Like, even if I have energy, I don't think I want to try and stream tonight because I have early morning tomorrow. And when I get home, it'll be like the time I need to be going to bed. So, have a wonderful day. Take care. Pedge, thank you for the hydrate. That's how the water disappeared, I see.